Hello everyone and welcome to some Forza 7, back with some more drifting, and I wanted to go ahead and buy one of the cars that you guys have said that I should try to turn into a drift build with the angle kit on it, and it's the Pagani Huayra. So I have this, and I also have another car set up, which you guys will be able to see, probably in the thumbnail because it's a little bit more interesting than this Huayra. So yeah, anyway, what I'm going to do first of all is I'm going to just add a couple of bits and pieces? Jesus. Couple of bits and pieces to this thing to see if I can get it to be slightly better. I mean, it is on race tires at the moment. Stock tires are sports. Oh no, it's a sports tires. I already have the race tires bought for it, apparently. Right now it's at 1,000 horsepower. I don't understand how it's... Oh, it's restricted, I guess. Why is it restricted? I don't understand. What's with the restrictions? I don't want it to be restricted to anything. Anyway, it doesn't really make too much of a difference. I'll keep it on sports tires. I'm not going to keep it on race tires. So I'll keep a lot of the stuff pretty much the way it is. It's probably just Forza bits and pieces for the aero, so I'm not going to really change those. I'm going to keep it the way it is. I'm not going to engine swap it. I'm not going to do anything like that. However, the most important thing, can I actually put a drift... Yes, I can. I was about to say, can I actually put the drift angle kit? And I can. Here we go. Let's put it on. Now... I'm also going to go ahead and stiffen the body a little bit, obviously, with this roll cage. And with that added on, I'm going to also go ahead and just get rid of some weight off it. Power-wise, you know what? Just because this also has a ton of horsepower, I'm not going to do anything to that. I think I might leave it just the way it is, horsepower-wise. However, everything else, I will go ahead and give it, like, race transmission and all that sort of stuff, because it's going to be a little bit better if I just do that, so... Same with the diff, same with everything. Just buy everything maxed out. I think the last time when I was messing around with the cars, I don't know if I've even messed around with the diff of them. So, like, somehow they were still able to slide with... Well, it wasn't really... Was it? I don't know if it locks the diff automatically or not, but let's have a look if it does. I don't think it does. I think it just gives it to, like... It brings it up to, like, 75% or something. So it's not fully locked, and somehow it was still able to drive with the diff set to that. Yeah, it just... Oh, it's 70 and 30, so let's just lock the diff. I think that'll make it a lot easier to slide around with, and I will probably do the exact same thing with the Honda Odyssey, which is what I'm going to be driving next. Everything else is fine. Ride height, no, let's slam this to the floor. Let's have this as low as possible, and I'll probably do the exact same thing. That is really, really low. That looks really good, actually. I'm not even going to lie. It actually does look really, really good. So this is a mid-engine rear-wheel drive car, whereas the Honda Odyssey, which is what I'll end up driving afterwards. Actually, you know what? I'm going to change to it, just so I can have everything set up before we go out and actually drive. So where is my Honda? Here it is. Look at it. Front engine rear wheel drive. I've made a video on this car before where I just had bits and pieces done to it. But I've never actually, like, tried to drift this thing. I did turn it into an all-wheel drive the last time, so that was kind of funny. And oh, the diff is already pretty much locked. Let's lock the deceleration as well. Alright, nice and low. It should be fun to drive. I'm going to drive this first, and then I'll drive the other thing. I'll drive the Pagani afterwards, and we'll see what both of these are like. So, let's go ahead, try to choose a different track this time. I'm not going to choose the same one. Something a little bit different, maybe. Rio's not even that fun to do. Silverstone, we could go... Silverstone only has, like, a couple of corners here and there. Suzuka's just still the best track, I think, to try to slide around on. I still think it's, like, the easiest one to go on and slide. The Top Gear test track is also very, very good to mess around with. It's nice and open. I can try not to crash into anything when I'm on it, so that's kind of good. Maple Valley is also very, very good for drifting. Actually, that's a very good shout. That's probably where I'm gonna go on. Lime Rock as well has a couple of corners here and there. That's a very good place to drift. Indianapolis. This is actually pretty good too. It has a couple of corners here and there. You know what? Just because I might go for the school circuit with this, right? I'll do the school circuit of the Catalunya track. It does have a lot of power though, so I don't know how this car is actually gonna work. I'll keep it on 3 laps as well, and it's fine. It's fine. It's daytime. Let's just start it up and let's see what the Honda Odyssey is like. And I think for our next track, I'll probably put it on Maple Valley or something like that with the Pagani. But this is gonna be interesting. This is gonna be interesting. So again, I have driven this car before. I know what it's like. But not as a rear-wheel drive and not with the drift kit on it. So I'm gonna have to see what it's like. I want to see if it's any different. And I get a text. Brilliant. I'm not even accelerating, it's doing it on its own. Alright. What is the Honda Odyssey like? Well, it's definitely got the power to shoot out of corners. Alright, let's try a little bit of angle here. Oh, it feels so heavy. It just keeps sliding, it's sliding, it's sliding. It's on street tires, right? It just keeps going and going and going. It's not bad. I bottled it a little bit there, but it's fine. Come on, fifth gear. Come on. Come on, hold it all the way out. That wasn't bad at all. That really wasn't bad. I tried the whole, like, mad angle. This is stupid how much power this thing has. Oh god, I'm going a little bit too fast. It's all good, it's all good. Okay, I'm going a little bit too far now. I knew that was gonna happen. I knew that was eventually gonna happen. This is mad. This is just stupid. Oh god. Yeah, this... like... I'm kind of thankful that this has a lot of power, but at some stages, like... I feel like it doesn't feel like it unless I shoot out of a corner, or I try to. And the way... Pretty much what I mean by that is... I can hold longer slides like this, sort of, barely. Fifth gear just doesn't like being revved out, apparently. It just doesn't have that torque in fifth. But in every other gear, right? Every other gear, it doesn't matter. Like, if I try to shoot out of a corner... Look at this, look at fourth gear. Or when I try to transition, if I put just a tiny bit too much throttle in it, it just goes. And look at that, like I don't know how much I need to brake with this. It just feels really heavy. But then again, look at what I'm driving. Of course it'll end up being heavy. It's just interesting to drive. It really is. It feels weird. That was not really a great transition. It just feels really weird to drive. $15,777. It's really interesting. It's really, really weird. It feels very heavy. It feels very heavy, but with a ton of power. That's exactly what this feels like, which it probably is. But I don't think it'll be that heavy. I don't think it'll be that heavy now, but like, still, it's just funny to drive. Anyway, let's move on to the next thing. And obviously, I'm gonna have to use the Pagani next, and we'll see what that's like. So, alright, Maple Valley, Pagani. Very, very low Pagani. That's really low, by the way. I've just looked at it now. Look at it. That looks sick. Alright, I turned my mods off, by the way. They didn't really do much, but they're just like... they're being used. Oh, this doesn't like being... It doesn't like sliding that much. It definitely feels like a mid-engine car. It's actually kind of cool. Oh my god. Every cone, look at that. It feels so weird. Again, it's a mid-engine rear-wheel drive, so the response just is completely different to the Honda, first of all. It's definitely got the power. Oh, come on, I didn't even touch it. My wing touched it, I think. Oh my god. This is stupid. Oh my god. It just keeps on going and going and going. Oh my. Oh, I'm going way too hard in this corner. I knew that was gonna happen. I knew it, I knew it, I knew it. I was just like going flat out all the time. That was ridiculous. This thing is ridiculous. How's... The front is really, really responsive of this thing. Probably because it is mid-engine. There's no engine on the front wheels. It's in the middle. It's perfectly balanced. The control is lovely. It just felt a little bit weird just jumping from the Honda into this. That's why I was like, this doesn't feel like it wants me to try and drift it. Because it didn't in the first corner, like, it wanted me to just drive it normally, pretty much. Like, that's just how it felt. It wanted me to just take the corner normally. It didn't want to, like, get the back to, like, kick out at all. This thing's dumb. Oh my god. Oh, I should have gone a little bit wider for that corner. That's fine. That first lap was unreal. We need to get to that bit again where I just like hold it sideways the entire time. We'll start from here. Alright, all good. We'll keep it a fourth though. Maybe a little bit of fifth? Oh, fifth gear, yes. Yes, fifth gear. No, that first lap, I can't replicate that first lap. It's still going. Leave it on the grass. There's no stopping this thing. There's no stopping this car. It's unreal. Oh, don't crash in the same place. Oh my god. It's really hard to get used to. It's really hard to get used to, especially like when you're drifting like a car that you've built yourself, that you've put time and effort into trying to make it to drive properly. That's perfectly fine, right? That is perfectly fine. You should be able to have full control over everything that it does. But when I just hop into a random car like this and try to do pretty much a random build, or it's not even a random build, I just try to like throw stuff on it and then have that angle kit, the drift kit on it. It's weird to try hopping from random cars like this from one to another. They just drive so differently. Anyway, that was sick. The Pagani is sick. That was fun. Anyway, that's gonna be it for this video. Thank you guys very much for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed. If you want to see more videos like this on the channel, don't forget to subscribe. Like this video if you liked it. And also comment down below what other cars would you guys like me to see, or what other cars would you like to see me try to do builds off and stuff like that. You know what I mean? So, if you guys want to see anything specific, let me know down in the comments below. And I'm sorry about my phone. People won't leave me alone. Anyway, thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.